Hey, it's day 10. Summary, it's the same. Leadership, ooh, it's changed. It's changed, I tell you what. So, we are going to be focusing on show and tell for the rest of the course. So, each day you're documenting what you're doing, and that's part of the show. The tell is your writing. You've been writing in your blog the whole time, but the writing is super crucial to help justify what we're seeing um, in what you would put up here. So, for instance, if you are uploading a video to YouTube unlisted, as evidence, you're going to upload a sound to soundcloud.com and embed it in your blog as evidence. That's all great. A screenshot, which you could upload to Flickr of something you're working on. You'd have to create a Flickr account to do that. And then you explain underneath the image or video or sound file what's going on. Just a reminder, your blog does not have a lot of storage. Do not upload directly to your blog. You want to embed the media you're trying to do. That again would be a video from YouTube, sound from SoundCloud, which you get 2 hours of free storage at SoundCloud. You don't have to pay for an account. And or you could have an image. If you upload images again to Flickr and then embed them from Flickr, none of that eats up space in your account, and it looks more professional. So that's what I'm endorsing here, and I have video tutorials for you to follow to make sure you're clear on that process. So show and tell. You'll be doing it every day for leadership. Do that first to make sure that gets done. And then whatever time you have left, you can work on the other rooms and your other components that you want to work on. But again, the leadership project is your main collaboration project, or you're showing growth over time. The practice room, something new. We have Rhett talking about 5 things he wished he knew as a beginner. That's new today. So take a look at that. Yesterday, you'll notice that Rick Beato was in there. And the rest of the stuff is the same. But I put an article in here that is amazing. This article is really great about practicing. It's not that long of an article, but it's just really good tips about the brain and practicing cycles and things you need to know. And it's a good review of some of the things that have been covered in the course. And it's a great resource. Plus, it has this nice little guide for the basic chords you should learn first. Take a look at it. It's very complimentary to what Justin is doing. Okay, as always, do this. In the classroom, I'm adding something new, Sound Exploder. Now this blows my mind. A sound exploder is essentially episodes of songs that they interview the artists and they talk about how they made their song. So it's another wonderful example of, oh, hold on a second. Hey, there we go. Another example of analysis. So if you find any artists in here that you think would be interesting, it's usually about about a 20-minute podcast. So this is just audio, and it's interviews with these artists to talk about, again, their process. It's fascinating. It's an inside scoop. Again, fits right in with our analysis stuff that we're doing in the classroom. And so this is one of my favorites because I like you too. It talks about how they made one of their songs. Okay, so let's go back to the blog. And again, that's a new resource in there. The lab, I've added nothing new in here. Continue working around. Again, the lab is for hands-on, playing around, trying to make stuff work. Especially with the lyrics, I think really starting with the lyrics and the chord structure first to create things is really awesome. Outside activity, this is something I posted yesterday, but I didn't really highlight it. Kevin Kelly has done all kinds of things as a creative, inventive person, business person, etc. It's a podcast. It's an hour long. There's more though, so it's one of those things that may pique your interest. I like to listen to things like this for a little bit and then go walk and reflect on process. So that was something that I had yesterday, but I'm going to leave it there today because it's really big. Okay, songwriting. You're continuing to work on these things. Again, there's lots to work on. A number of people were asking me yesterday, it's like, am I putting new stuff into these rooms? It's like, no, not really, because there's so much information. For the rest of the course, I'm going to put a few things here and there. I might change, add on a little tidbit that you may be interested in. But by and large, the rooms are staying the same. Because now you're focusing on your leadership project, and I want you to put a lot of energy into that. I don't want you to feel stressed out like you have to do any amount of room activity. I want you to feel comfortable filling in with your passions for the different rooms throughout the rest of the course after you're done working on the leadership material, because that is really the priority of the rest of the course. So you get, again, choose your own adventure, autonomy. You've heard me say this. It's like I want you to have choice and to craft each day around what you're most interested in. Okay, again, nothing new I've added here, so there's a lot of good resources there. You know about this, and you know about this. Okay, and that is it for day 10. Oh, one other thing has nothing to do with this specific blog post, but you're either using Trello, which you've done the training on if you're doing a collaboration project, or you're going to be using Screencastify to record and document. And Screencastify, I wasn't sure, but I am now because I went through the training again. You can record straight video on your device, so your Chromebook or computer, if you have a camera. So if you're doing practicing, you can have a recording of your hands on the guitar. That's really cool. Screencastify is free for up to 5 minutes of video, and it uploads straight to YouTube if you wanted to. You can download it straight to your desktop as well, and it saves in your account. I have training for that. I've asked you to watch the training that they have. That will work great for you. And just always publish your videos unlisted, so that when you embed them in your blog, nobody else can find them except for people who are in your blog. Or if you send a link to somebody else, they would be able to see it as well. Have a great day.